Hello, hello, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our daily vibe from our guides' messages today, and that would be August the 4th. So let's see what we have here for our messages when it comes to our tarot. We've been given the Tower, okay, transformation. We've been given the Six of Air. We've been given the Five of Earth, and our next card is the Two of Wands, the Two of Fire. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Starting off with our oracle message, we've been given comply, rules, laws, and unwritten rules. So we're going to have to go by the rules today, okay? We don't want to upset the status quo, change things, resist things, and turn things up on its head today. This is a day where you're going to want to comply. You're going to want to go by the rules. You're going to want to play fair. You're going to want to make fair and just decisions and choices today. Go by the rules here today. There's some unwritten rules as well, and that could be, doing unto others. You could be dealing with something here where you want to be more careful when you're out driving your car or anything like that today, because there's laws and you don't want to get stopped and get a ticket or anything. So just go by the rules, slow down today, don't push yourself, don't rush, and try to be mindful and not careless about that. You've been given the transformation card. Of course, we know that this is the card that refers to the Tower, and it's a realization that things are going to change here for you. Okay, you're about to move forward in a new direction. Something may have suddenly changed very, very quickly, right? It's about seeing the truth and rapid changes and almost an awakening. It's recognizing life changes as a blessing rather than a challenge. It's a wake-up call. And when this happens with the Tower, we are going to change things that could be for the better as well. Sometimes we get blindsided and something happens all of a sudden, or time runs out and it's the end of something here. So unlike the Death card, this is fast movement, fast change, rapid change, and all of a sudden we have to make a change. Okay, this is about it could be a life change. Okay, it could be liberating too, because I've always said to you, I like the Tower because the Tower is change. And often when something comes to an abrupt end, we have to sit down with ourselves and do some self-reflection and say, well, what do I really want to do? And often we get that light bulb moment that says, I'm going to do what I've always wanted to do. Why haven't I? So this is about you changing things, making rapid changes that could change your life entirely, and feeling more liberated because of it. Coming in next, we have the card Discernment. And the card Discernment, is an interesting card because it's about us taking care of our choices, and looking carefully and judging wisely. There may have been something difficult to see and something that has been obscured, but now it has been revealed to us. We can examine it closely. So this is a card that says you're going to be making fair and just decisions and choices when discerning a situation in your life. Removing yourself from that fog where you hadn't seen things clearly. Now you can. Pay attention to the details, do your research, and look into something here so that you can move forward and make the right choices and decisions at this time. We have the Six of Air, the Six of Swords, moving on. This is a card of relief and hope and moving on. Letting go of things that, we don't want to be involved in anymore. This is a card that says you're moving to a better place. Okay, moving from troubled waters to calmer shores. This is a card that says you're going to feel so much better for it. You're going to feel so much more relief for it. And you've got hope and vision of a better future ahead of you. Sometimes you might not know where you're going yet, but by closing that door and shutting it and not going back to that place that may have been disappointing, unfulfilling, now you've got this chance to make this decision. Remember, we had the Tower. All of a sudden, maybe you've just made that boom decision and said, you know what? Now I see the light. Now I see what it is I want to do, and I'm going to do it. Beautiful. Coming in next, we have the beautiful card, the Healing Lagoon. And it says rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal. It's safe to stop. Okay. So this is about self-care and pleasure and tender nourishment. But for us, okay, it's all about how we can ease into resting and replenishing and regenerating and receiving. Okay. This is about, we need to regenerate right now. We need to attune ourselves again to something new. We need to reduce maybe our working hours so that when we show up, we can show up fully. Okay, so this is about taking care of ourselves today. Resting up. Don't push yourself. Go by the rules. Don't try to upset the apple cart today. Just go through this feeling of rejuvenating and healing. Some of you may actually be healing through maybe some medical procedure, and you need to take time off and do that. Maybe you're dealing with an emotional issue. It's time to heal that. Maybe you're dealing with a disappointment in your life. It's time to heal that. And it's safe to stop pushing yourself so hard today. Now, we have the Five of Earth, and that is the card of challenge, okay? And it's the card of worry and feeling that we're lacking something. But the only way we can get out of this situation is not be too proud to ask and seek for help. Look at her. She's going through a door. She's asking Spirit and her guides and her angels for help. But there are things in this physical realm too, such as if you're having financial issues, go to your bank, your accountant, your bookkeeper, your tax man, your investment person, where you can discuss finances. If you're dealing with a situation of a breakup or a broken heart, lean into that close friend that you can trust and confide and find a soft place to land. Someone who's there with a listening ear and an arm to give you that reassuring hug. Anything like this, don't be too proud to ask for help today, because I always say that the Five of Earth or Five of Pentacles is that card of challenge, but there are resources to resolve those challenges if you go out and just ask and seek them. They're there. Look at our beautiful number today. Wow. I just posted this on Facebook yesterday. I was laying in bed, looked up and saw 1111 on my ceiling because I have one of those crazy clocks. Anyway, this is high vibes. Change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, and high vibes. Wow. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear people and your dear ones around you. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. This is awesome. So we know that 1111 is that super, super spiritual number where our spirit, and if you believe in your angels and you follow all of that, they're saying that things are going to be okay. You're moving forward. You're going in the right direction. Success can be yours. Okay? High vibes. Beautiful. Let's give you that high five. Now, we have the Two of Fire, and this is planning. You know, both of these people are sitting here looking out on the horizon, and they're sitting there and they're waiting and they're planning something. So this is a card that says don't be afraid to do that. Get out there, okay? Get out there and look towards a new future here. This is a card that says you could also be taking somebody under your wing, or you may be asked to join someone else in a partnership, okay? Because so far things are good for you. You may have some decisions to make, but you're going to have time to make them. And don't be concerned if you're noticing a little bit of a slowdown, okay? Because these guys are sitting there. They're not doing much, right? To your plans. Take this opportunity to work on your next long-term vision. Think about what it is you want to do as you move forward here, right? I think you're moving on and you're moving in a new direction. But you are evaluating your options, and you have this. You're being a manager, and a manager of your own decisions and choices, okay? You could be negotiating a contract at this time, which is going to be successful, okay? But I think some of us might be feeling a little bit restless too, because if things aren't happening fast enough, that's how we get. But don't rush, okay? This is about you doing self-care, taking care of yourself, making the right choices and decisions as you move forward. All right. And, 1111, Spirit's telling us we're doing the right thing. We're going to be successful. We're in alignment. We need to stay on that path of alignment. Stay there. Okay. Let's see what we've got here for additional information here for us. All right. Okay. Our first card we've got is reward for our efforts, growth, opposing energy, and easy money. What's on the bottom? Changes. Well, there we go. There's our changes, right? We talked about that here. Moving on. Here we are, transformation. So we're going to see rewards for our efforts. 1111 is confirmation of that. Okay, we're getting the help that we need. There could be opposing energy around us, which might be why you need to pull back and rest up a bit, remove yourself from that. And you may be seeing some easy money coming in. This is growth and expansion here for us today. It's beautiful. You might be receiving something unexpected that you didn't think you were going to get, and it could be in the form maybe of money. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, this is our daily vibe messages for today, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. Always know I stand in the circle of love and light for you. I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.